After the general overview of a microprocessor and trying to understand the general execution, the general operation of microprocessors, we are going to focus on the 886 in this playlist. And so first we can just look at the general overview. So the 886, when we were talking about the evolution of a microprocessor, we said it was like designed in 1976. We said it was a 16-bit microprocessor. So when you're going to look at a specific microprocessor, you're going to narrow down more. For example, one of the things you're going to note about the 16-bit microprocessor, it has 20 address lines and 16 data lines. 16 data lines. And then 1 MB of storage. And then you're going to understand like the maximum mode of operation, and minimum mode of operation. Then among the other features that we can look at that are prominent in the 886 are its 3 versions. Because at some point I had said that when I was trying to compare the different clock speeds of different microprocessors, like how they were increasing, I said that the 86 ranges between 5 megahertz and 10 megahertz. So within this range you have the 886 itself at 5 megahertz. Then we have the 886-2 at 8 megahertz. Then the last one at 10 megahertz, the 886-1. So that those are the different clock speeds. So another one of the unique things about the 886 was something that it uses called an instruction queue, which should not intimidate you. I'm going to like explain it. Then it is going to be storing an instruction queue means it stores 6 instruction bytes from memory, such that it looks like this when you look at the architecture. So it has a sort of queue from 1 2 3 4 5 6, so in a way that the specific instructions can be queued so that the microprocessor is a bit faster. That is a major distinction between its predecessor, the 885. So it has an instruction queue. That is one of the special things about the 886 microprocessor. Another important thing is that it has 2 stages of pipelining. So number 1, 2 stages of pipelining. So number 1, we have the fetch stage and execute stage. And what does this do? These 2 stages, they improve performance. So the fetch stage, this fetch stage can fetch up to 6 bytes of instructions because of the special thing we call the instruction queue. Remember about the instruction queue. So the fetch stage can fetch up to 6 bytes of instructions, and then the execute stage will execute those instructions. Another important thing is the number of vectored interrupts. This is just a general overview. We are going to dive deeper and it is going to be very sweet. We have 256 vectored interrupts. And then we have the 29,000 transistors. So the 29,000 transistors are an increase from the very first microprocessor in 1971, which was the 4004 Intel 404, which had 2,300. You see, there was an increase, significant increase between these two. This was in the tens of thousands. So there was an increase in the number of transistors. So our 886 microprocessor has 29,000 has 29,000 transistors. Then next we are going to look at the architecture of an 886 in the next video. So in the next video we are going to talk about the architecture of 886. So see you in the next video.